Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Yeah, man, now move settings nation. Now welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, Jaden Chase. Another one that we're gonna bring on another reasoning on the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, just a pass through, but to find the reasoning insightful, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then put a like on the video. Now, let's get right into the reasoning. Now, of course, nation, condolences to the family of Radim Keane. And what has taken place along the Albertown main road in Trelawney shows the extreme lengths that criminal syndicates are willing to go to either send a message or prove a point. Nation, the teen, along with two of his friends, were seen leaning on a high-end motor vehicle when tragedy struck, which was all captured live via CCTV cameras. I'm not going to say what unfold, and then we'll continue the reasoning, nation. Definitely a sad situation. Look and listen. Now, nation, the official police report is that at about 3:30 p.m, Keane was leaning on the high-end white motor vehicle along the road with his two friends waiting on his father when a black Sylphy Nissan motor vehicle drove up. And from what we can see from the CCTV footage, the assailants indiscriminately opened fire. He was hit multiple times, nation, and as a result, he died on the spot. Now, this slaying has caused outrage in the entire parish. And the fact that this happened on the busy Albertown main road, members of the business sector are calling for law enforcement to speedily investigate and capture the culprits. Now, nation, it hasn't been confirmed if Keane was indeed the target. What has been confirmed is that for his reason for being out there has caused speculation. And by all reports, he was doing nothing illegal. We could have seen it from the footage. Them on them phone. Now Keane was waiting on his father. The occupants of the vehicle who drove up on the youths started firing at close range. Obviously, them see the three youth them could have seen them face, them could identify who they were aiming at. Now, law enforcement has had a breakdown. The fact that CCTV caught the whole thing, the make and model of the car was identified, while the license plate number is not visible from this recording. Law enforcement has the technology to zoom in and pixelate the image and get a clear, very clear view of the license plate number. Now, nation, some have said that these broad daylight slayings, which resemble scenes from an action movie, we all remember what took place in a Mobile recently, in which eyewitnesses say that the individuals firing were hanging out of the window like a movie, firing at the other vehicle, broad daylight. And of course, these types of actions make it highly unsafe for the civilian population. People where go to and from are do them business. We are now in the phase of reopening face-to-face classes at schools. The crime issue has to be addressed. Remember, the only difference with the thing that might take place, 3:30 this take place. I don't recall the exact time when the incident in a Mobile take place, and we have documented many other scenarios and cases where this has taken place. Now, the only difference is, since this year, only for school youth now they're on the streets. The extra hustle and bustle now go on. Of course, streets are still, people still got to and from. But you know, when school open back, it's a different type of settings. And for these broad daylight style lanes where people are drive through places and just a fire indiscriminately. When I drive through the place, down upon car window or open fire upon other vehicles, main road. No, them things are highly unsafe for the civilian population. And we are pointing out again to the security forces. Heavily militarized checkpoints have failed. Them things don't work. Investigations leading to the capture of the culprits. That are what the people need. The people in the need Zozo at the entrance of them community a hold up them time while them go to and from. Legitimate business. What them need of a people investigate the situations where take place. And are forward with evidence and answers, so that even when these individuals are caught and them face the justice system, we actually have evidence to present against them. Just a drive through a community that is considered as a troubled community, and just as the people who, you know, stand up or just talk to somebody and just say, oh, up in our truck, we're going to investigate. That's another solution. And the JCF have confirmed that 9 out of 10, majority of the time, the individuals that are scooped up from communities are released because they are law-abiding citizens. And then the other 10% still out there do the same thing them way. We are tasked, the security force, with stopping. We need more officers to move up from just being regular foot patrol officers to becoming detectives and investigators, so that we can have more people that investigate what go on. And the fact that for majority of these cases, when the security forces enter a community, the way law-abiding citizens are treated. Because remember, when you do the job, you come into a community that you hear is troubled, being a member of the security forces. You just did their work. You can't look upon somebody to identify whether they are doing illegal activity or they are law-abiding citizens. So respect of a show until the evidence prove otherwise. Because when you come to an entire community and treat everybody like criminal, then nobody in the community don't like you. Regardless of the fact say them want a solution for the problems them we are trouble them, but you just look like another problem now. And that is not what the people want. Because of course, you have members of the security forces who have actually joined, put them life at risk for trying to stop what take place on the island. You have good cops out there, but their efforts to build strong community ties are always overshadowed or undermined by the actions of a few others. Crime and violence that take place in all first world countries. The only thing is that they have a more sophisticated police force. Now the facts that we have seen, the government has the ties to all of the major first world countries. And we can have anything shipped or rush delivered to the island. Them can get the security forces the things that them need. Them can weed the bad cops out of the force. So that the entire country, Jamaicans residing on the island or off the island, can say yes, they might clean up the force. And the focus is truth and right, justice for all. And the main objective is to tackle crime and violence. All of that can be easily demonstrated if lawmakers and the people while pass legislation would just listen to the voice of the people. Remember, people who have passed legislation, people in parliament, even the councillors for majority of these communities, them don't know the place like the residents. Very few councillors have actually lived in the community them represent. Many of the MPs residing over certain constituencies are not from that constituency. They don't really know the people, they don't really know the issues of the people or the issues of the community. So of course, they must listen to the voice of the people who have got through these situations. Talk to me in the comment section But I said the one called Jaden Chase, the news correspondent. If you're new to the channel, just a pass through, but you like the reason and of course you like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon and put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning, join the discussion. The comment section of me 24/7 never lucky yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. We can continue the reasoning via the comment section. You know the something go. As I say, respectful and mindful, but drop the thoughts and the comments there. The sentiments for you and yours, of course. Well, first and foremost, we know how move settings. And no, we don't need no ladder. And my sentiments for you and yours, of course, I want to live, love, and prosper. Now, of course, stay tuned until we reason again. And remember to share the video.